Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lucius Osmo with Mr. Saslaw here, and we're here for the opening game, Somerville versus PBD High School Tanners, and it should be a great ball game tonight, Joel. And maybe you can go over some of the information we have for the viewers so far.
So this is a big game, opening night. Everyone's very excited. A lot of changes at PBD High this year. Coach Betancourt brought in a brand new defensive coordinator. He came from Everett High School, and on top of that, we have a new offensive coordinator, Gino Fedora, who came from Winfield High School. So a lot of changes taking place. We're going to have a spread offense for PB this year. Doesn't mean that you're not going to see the running game like you always have, but just a spread offense. Coach Betancourt's going to hopefully told us he wants to be a little more exciting, open it up a little bit more. Big game. Last year, opening night's always big, but the thing that is important to Coach Betancourt this year is that they have not won an opening game since 2011. So it's important to get off on a good start. Last year, Peabody, just to recap, they finished 6-5, but they started the year 0-3, 1-4. They finished on a 5-1 winning streak, but it's a lot easier to get the buy-in, to get everyone excited. So opening night win is really critical. I think the program needs it. I think the city needs it. The coach wants it. The players have bought into everything. They've been studying hard. As Coach Betancourt explained to me earlier, Lou, last year they used to do offense one day, defense this day, another day. But now what they're doing is they're doing offense and defense every single day because everything's new. So big playbook, new playbook, but real exciting. We have a great, good senior class, very strong junior class that has done extremely well in youth football and freshman league year. So expecting big things. And like I said, it's a great night for football. I'm very excited. This is really the community. There's a buzz. There really is a buzz in Peabody. People are looking for them to come out of the block strong.
All right, I think that the main thing is going to be mistakes for the PB Tanners, and this is with a new offense. And naturally, we can come up with a lot of different mistakes. And the team that makes the less mistakes always wins the ball game anyways. But I'm looking down here at Somerville, and they're a big team. They're a huge team. But they've come in here almost, they used to be the doormat of the JBL.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Everyone would beat them. But now it's a whole different team. They're really big, huge teams. So Peabody's going to have its hands full with the defense, and we have to worry about the offense clicking
Yep,
for
absolutely.
the first game.
So as we were saying, opening night here, one of the things, Somerville last year, Peabody Tanners went down to Somerville. They came away with a 24-7 opening night loss, so I'm sure the coaches have reminded the team of that. In addition, Somerville had a very athletic quarterback. He went to, I believe, UConn, I was told. So they're working in some new skill positions as well. I think that'll benefit Peabody. Peabody's got a good group of core players coming back who got some good time last year. Some of the players we'll be talking about tonight. Our starting quarterback is Matt Janusevich. Matt Janusevich is a transfer from Malden Catholic. Was in Peabody Youth Football, went to Malden Catholic. He's back, so he's played with some of his teammates in the past, so that's a good sign. Also in the back, coming back is the leading running back from last year, and that would be Angel Polino. So he's coming back as a junior. He's a hard runner. Had a good scrimmage against Bishop Fenwick. Tore off a few good long runs. I think we're expecting to see a lot out of him this year. In addition, some of the wide receivers tonight, the tight ends. We've got number 9, Dylan Peluso. Number 11, Jared Ridley. Number 12, Jake Woods. Number 20, Lewis Gerdes. Number 22, Declan Russell. Those are some of the names you'll hear out there tonight. Also, number 82, Raymond Franco. And another good sign for the Tanners is they have 5 captains, and a couple of those captains, 2 or 3 of them are on the offensive line. And, that's where you need leadership, on the offensive, defensive line. Those are the guys who got it all week at practice. They come in and they're not the glory boys, but they're certainly without a good offensive and defensive line. Any football team's not going to go anywhere. So I think there's been emphasis on that, and as I said, it's an interesting mix. You had a new offensive coordinator came from Linfield. If you think about Linfield Division III team, not as big. Maybe you want to say a little bit more of a mental game, but you have an offense, so a little bit more different blocking angles. As I said, a big playbook. And then you have a defensive coordinator who came over from the sometimes referred to as the University of Everett, they might say, Lou, but obviously a pedigree program. And I think, Coach Betancourt is comfortable with those decisions, obviously, but I think it says a lot about him, trying something different and willing to mix it up. And I think, the proof will be in the pudding, but as I said, I feel good about it, Lou.
Well, this offense is going to be really great to watch. It's going to be a good fan base offense, and if it clicks, it's going to do miracles for the PBD Tanner's football season. And the Northeast Conference is really wide open like that. There's a lot of teams that just pass. And PBD has been a running team for years.
Yep. Unfortunately, one of the players you won't see on the field tonight is probably the fastest player on the Tanners. That's Colby Therian. Colby Therian was a quarterback last year. He's basically going to be mainly a wide receiver. You might see him in some of the formations in the backfield, but he got a high ankle sprain in one of the scrimmages, and rather than risk it, they've chosen to sit him out so he can be healthy for game number 2. Tough decision, but I think Coach feels it's the right decision. So we'll miss Colby Therian, but I'm sure we'll see him in the next game. A couple other things. We have a kicker, Austin Leggett. He was a kicker last year. Coach Betancourt said to me that he has no issue trying 35-yard field goals. So obviously, when you have another weapon in your bag like that, it's only going to help.
We'll see what happens. That's really important. The kicking game, it can mean the difference between winning and losing with a field goal or extra points.
Yep, absolutely. So, look at some of my notes that I jotted down. Coach, quote unquote from Coach Betancourt, he wants to be a fun team to watch, up tempo and exciting. And I think those are great words, and hopefully they'll come to fruition on the field tonight. And looks like Peabody is getting ready to come out of their locker room momentarily. One of the wide receivers I mentioned earlier, senior Jared Ridley, did not play last year. He's back. Very good baseball player, a lot of speed. So he's going to bring a dimension to the offense this year. As I said, we have 4 tight ends, so you're going to see some double tight ends. You're going to see some 4 wides, 3 wides, but a little bit of everything. And as I said, I think it's going to be a telling night, and I agree with you, Lou. I think it's important that to limit the mistakes, especially in the first game. If you can just don't fall behind early, stick to what you want to do. Don't make that interception. Hold on to that ball, because obviously, momentum's important, especially in high school football.
We've been concentrating on the offense all night, but I'm still worried about the defense, and you got to hold these teams back. I mean, that we have some big linemen, offensively and defensively, and we'll see if that's unusual too. Usually we have fast, small linemen, and this year we have a lot of, we'll say, bigger linemen.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens and how the defense works against this offense that Somerville has, which is a wide open offense also.
Yeah, and Coach McLaughlin, he likes to characterize his defense as a swarming defense. He wants as fast as guys get right on the ball. So we're going to go to commercial right now. again, there's the Peabody Tanners getting ready to come out of the locker room, led by head coach Mark Betancourt. Opening night, 2018.
And the field looks good. Naturally, it doesn't do too much to take it looking good like this. And here's the Tanners coming out.
So we talked a little bit about defense earlier. As I said, Coach Joe McLaughlin, he wants to limit what he calls the stop the vertical runs. He's going to fill the gaps. I think that puts pressure on the linebackers. And one play I'll be watching tonight, who I had the opportunity to coach a little bit in youth football years ago, is number 3, Cal Maglione. He will be a sophomore, starting at linebacker, son of Bob Maglione, and I'm looking to see how that plays out tonight. I have a lot of confidence, and it's an exciting time to see a sophomore start a game, his first varsity football game.
There's a pretty good crowd here right now, Joel. Opening night and a beautiful night. No reason why not to come out and see the Tanners play. And you're going to see an exciting game, I hope.
Yep, I agree.
And once again, Joel, we're going live out here on PBD Cable, PBD Access Telecommunication.
And now we'll all rise for the singing of the national anthem by Neil Sherman.
Great job, Joel. What a job he did there.
Always nice to see a student sing the national anthem. So momentarily we'll have the captains meet at midfield with the Somerville captains to go with the coin toss. As we were saying earlier, we have Peabody football captains this year is Abe Kaba, Michael Locke, Tyler Norman, Jake Sousa, and Chris Glass. And it looks like Somerville has 5 captains as well.
I don't know what kind of a crowd Somerville does bring here, but because it's quite a trip down Route 1 at this time of the day. But there is a large crowd here, and I hope there's a majority of Peabody fans, naturally.
Certainly see a lot of familiar faces in the audience. And the crowd, as they say. Cheerleaders belting one out. Point is landed.
Looks
like Somerville was
Somerville
won the toss.
Yeah. Just by the action of the official, the way he pointed to Somerville first. I thought Somerville warming up would look huge out there, but Peabody's captains out there, they
got
same
some
size.
good size. Yeah, they do. They certainly, when during the scrimmage with Bishop Fenwick, it was quite evident that they had some size this year. So good to see, as we said. It all starts at the lines.
See a lot of different Peabody jackets now, including yours, all different styles.
Yep, got to have the swag, as they say. But talking a little bit earlier, this Peabody, the junior class, they went undefeated as freshmen. I believe it was 13-0. And then in their 8th grade youth football, they went undefeated 12-0. So there's some depth there. There's some experience there. And as I said, it starts with the seniors. But I think certainly, you know, the juniors are going to have a big plot in this. And then obviously throwing a couple of sophomores here and there. And there you go.
What I remember mostly in the past years when you talk about the juniors and the sophomores and the freshmen, by the time they're seniors, sometimes they're not in Peabody High, and we lost a lot of decent players that way.
Yeah, it's always a challenge. Coach Betancourt and Coach Leonard from the hockey program certainly have pounded that into my head more times than one. But listen, we got a good group of kids here. I think it's going to be a competitive program, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more than competitive. I'll be able to dominate a few opponents and get back to the playoffs, because at the end of the day, I know that's one of the team goals: win the conference, get back to the playoffs, and go from there.
Somerville has deferred. They won the toss, but they deferred to Peabody, and Peabody's going to be back receiving, and they'll have the chance to get the ball first.
Yeah, and back is number 9, Dylan Peluso, and number 7, Colton Cole. A couple of your wide receivers on offense. So here we go, 2018 PVMHS opening night. Got a kick back, a little bit of a mix-up in the back.
Yeah.
And in high school football, once that knee hits, you don't have to be touched. That
hurts.
That's a tough one. They got to communicate a little bit better back there. So Peabody's going to start off 1st and 10 on their own 5. It's not going to make Coach Betancourt happy right off the bat, but let's see. Let's overcome that. Just a little bit of a longer drive. That's all that is. So starting a quarterback, once again, number 10, Matt Janisevich. And he'll be taking the ball from our captain, Michael Locke. And up the middle is Paulino. Nice drive. Like I said, I think expect big things from this year. If he can get off to a good start, Lou, that's going to help with that passing game. So gain of 12, looks like, on the play. First down, Tanner's first play from scrimmage. That's
nice run by Paulino.
Yep.
And that gets him out of the hole a little bit. Down to about the 15-yard line.
Yep, 1st and 10 on the 17. Handoff again. Here's Paulino. And over to the right-hand side this time. Another first down.
Up to the 31.
2 plays, 2 handoffs, 2 first downs. Peabody takes Peabody 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Opening drive of the first quarter of the first game.
I think the 2 running plays really surprised Somerville, because the way the Peabody's offense with the spread formation, it's definitely a pass play.
And if they've been reading the newspapers. But that was a point that Coach Betancourt made to me the other day, that, you know, even though it's a spread offense, you're still going to see 50-50. So we got 3 receivers, 1 back. Fake to Paulino. Janisevich It's going deep to Peluso, number 9. Looks like that's an interception. Intercepted by Somerville. Intended receiver was number 9, Dylan Peluso.
Well, that's one we give away, but I hate those long passes, Joe. You'll know that by my past years. I love those 10 and 15-yard passes. They're like breadbasket catches. So Somerville gets the first break of the ball game, and they take over on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
I believe the starting quarterback was told was is that number 8, I believe.
Right.
Number 11 is number 8. Excuse me, is number 8. Louis Jakes Montina. So Somerville opens up 4 wide, 1 back. Peabody's got 5 defensive linemen. Number 2 took the snap. Fred Caston.
Number 53 in the on that tackle. Chris Glass. Going to hear a lot of him this year.
Yeah. No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Highlanders. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Opening minutes, first quarter. Handoff again to number 2. Peabody defense, great job stacking the line.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage if he did.
Yeah. It's a good sign.
Once again, number 53 was in there on that tackle, and number 77, I believe it is. Michael Locke is another.
Yeah, he's a captain. He's a center. So we got a 3rd and 10 for Somerville. They're going to put 3 split left, 1 far side right, and 1 back with the quarterback. Main in motion, number 13. We got a penalty.
That's a motion penalty. I believe that the fellow that was in motion went toward the line of scrimmage instead of backing out.
So it's going to back up Highlanders 5 yards, so 34, so 3rd and 15. Widespread offense set. Pass down under. Number 4, incomplete. So Peabody looks like they're going to escape that any damage from the turnover. Big possession. Let's see how this plays out. It looks like got the same guys back for the punt return for Peabody. Once again, number 7, Colton Cole, and number 9, Dylan Peluso. Here's the punt. A decent punt. Looks like Peabody's going to let it drop, get away from it. Somerville downs it. Looks like Peabody's going to start 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
So a good start for the Tanners for the 2nd time they'll have the ball. And they had 3 plays, 2 good running plays, and we'll see if they keep up the running plays or if they try to go in for those bombs again.
Yeah, I think it's best if they, I like the run obviously, but a few short passes, build the confidence of the quarterback. Starting opening night, new program for him. So how they say, eat a 10-pound steak, 1 bite at a time, Lou. So let's see what we can do down the field there. 1st and 10, Peabody from their own 40-yard line. Janisevich pitches it to Paulino. He's got room. Nice job.
Nice.
1st down.
They picked up about 12 yards on that play.
I thought it was going to maybe be 5 yards. He just kept plugging and plugging. And he's got about the same height as Doug Santos. I think his legs on. Doug Santos had those calves that were huge. He's pretty big, Angel. Don't get me wrong, but not quite Doug's size yet. But he's got some time to grow. But 3 great runs. We got a timeout, injury timeout on the field for Highlanders. So shout out to the Peabody High School football boosters. They do a lot on the side to raise funds for the program, and some of the events that they'll be having for the public to participate and help with the raise some money for the football team this year is they'll be having a booth at the International Festival. That's next Sunday. Always a great day in Peabody. Encourage everybody to come out. The early weather forecast looks great for that day, but come down and see the support Peabody High football boosters and all the other civic organizations in Peabody. Makes for a great day for Peabody. Number 9, Roberto Blandon, a running back linebacker, limping off the field. So Peabody, every single run so far has been about 11 or 12 yards. So maybe stick with what's working, right, Lou? 1st and 10 from the Somerville 48-yard line.
Well, the passing game has been their key game right now, and we'll see what happens to it.
Genesevich has 3 wide receivers split left, 1 down here and right. Fake to Paulino. Overthrows number 11, Jared Ridley. Tried to get him out in the flat. But that's a safe pass, you know.
He almost threw it sideways the whole length of the field.
I didn't want to say it. Anything. I didn't want to bring up the word lateral. That's for sure.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 Tanners on Somerville's 48-yard line.
So they can really mix it up now. They can do whatever they want. They're in Somerville territory, and we'll see what Coach Betancourt comes up with.
Once again, 3 left, 1 down right for wide receivers. Here comes Genesevich. He's going to keep it himself. He's got a block in front of him. Number 38 led the way.
Picked up 11 yards on the play. Got the first down, pretty sure.
Yeah, that's Jake Sousa, one of the captains, leading the way for Genesevich. Once again, the ground game, they haven't stopped it yet.
No.
It's going to give Peabody a first down on the 34-yard line of Somerville with about 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Actually, that's a new thing this year, Lou. We don't have to say the time all the time. We got the graphics. Good job, PATV.
That's tied up to the scoreboard, I believe.
Yeah, it is. That's a brand new feature, PATV, trying to bring you the best in local access television programming. 1st and 10 Peabody. Got a flag on the play. Timeout, okay. Timeout, Somerville. So Somerville pointing a little bit back on their heels right now, but still a scoreless game. So it's important for Peabody to get in that end zone and set the tone here early, as we talked about. Also for the Peabody High School football boosters, if you want to put that on your calendar, September 25th, they'll be having a fundraiser with 5 Guys Burgers on Route 114, and that usually works. If you go down there, you buy your dinner, a percentage of the proceeds, I'm sure, will be going back to the football boosters program. All right, here we go. Peabody once again, 1st and 10 on their own on the 34-yard line. Up the middle, Genesevich. Somerville does a much better job.
Yeah.
Well, that tells me keep it wide. Now, tackle made by number 54.
He went down there like a steam engine going down there.
Lenz Pierre. So I think Peabody be best to just keep it wide. They picked up 1. Be a 2nd and 9 from the Somerville 33-yard line. Second possession for the Tanners this evening. Genesevich gets it. Paulino. He's got the corner. It's going to be another first down inside the 20, down to looks like the 13-yard line.
Yeah.
Angel Paulino doing what he's done all night so far. Once again, he's going to be averaging about 13, 14 yards a carry. Puts
He
him in,
got plenty of speed. Wow, he's fast.
turns that corner, and good blocking by the offensive line.
Last year he was a real decent runner, and they thought maybe he might be too small, but I don't think he's too small. Huh?
Nope. 1st and 10, Peabody just inside the 15-yard line of Somerville. Janusevich back for the snap, takes it off, hands it to Polino. Comes wide right. Nice smack. Excuse me, that was Gerdes, number 21. First run for Lewis Gerdes. Like to see the replay on that. Good contact, but he ran over that Somerville defender, and instead of picking up 1 or 2, looked like he picked up about 4 or 5. Looks like 2nd and 5 from the 9-yard line of the Highlanders. 2nd and 5 from the 9. Peabody poised to go into the end zone for the first time in 2018. Janusevich in the backfield with Gerdes. Takes a snap, looks back, he's going to throw it. Can't find anybody, he's going to tuck and run.
He gets hit, though.
Takes a loss of a couple, so it's going to be on the 13 of Somerville. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9 from the Somerville 13-yard line. So hopefully get the first down here. If not, we'll see if they go for it on 4th down. They bring in the kicker like we talked about early in the game. They do have an experienced kicker this year. Number 1, Austin Leggett, who was the kicker last year. And Coach Betancourt expressed confidence in him. So let's see what happens. 3rd and 9 from the 13. Janusevich, he's going to cut it back. Looks like he's going to get in. Wow. He had 3 receivers split left. He started to the left. Looked like he was going to go that way and throw. And it looked like he didn't see what he had, anything he liked, but he cut right back to the right-hand side, and he gets in the end zone. Here's a nice replay.
Here's a replay on that. We'll see what happens. Here's a snap. He goes to the left to pass, and now no one clear, and he runs himself all the way in. One Somerville defender, number 5, had him on the shoulders, but he broke that tackle.
Peabody lined up. It was a 2-point conversion. That's number 3 on the conversion. Kyle Maglione. That's the sophomore. We talked about him earlier. Playing linebacker, but he took the 2-point snap. Interesting play. They lined up very quick too. We were almost still on that replay.
Right. Sorry about that, but
yeah, I think it caught us both a little bit off guard, but that's okay. So Tanner's 8-0.
So Somerville probably is questioning what can we do to stop him. I mean, Peabody has moved the ball the whole quarter. Somerville only had the ball for 3 downs.
Yep. So Peabody comes out, had a tough first possession, but defense stood up to them. Somerville in the second possession, they just drove down the field. So good to see. So kicking off, once again, number 1, Austin Leggett. Somerville's got 2 people back deep.
Yeah, number 4, Santana, and nice kick. Wow.
Wow, stopped right in front of the goal line. He's going to bring it out. Okay. Kept
Brings
it
it up
inside
to
the
about
20.
the 12-yard line.
Can't ask for better play than that. Good coverage by the Tanners. Some of the players on defense tonight, number 5, Brandon Kniff. Number 24, Carlos Hernandez. Number 6, Master Mateo. Number 9, Peluso. Set your defensive backs. You got number 3. Very interesting thing, if you'll notice too, the Tanners' defensive line does not spread out until after Somerville breaks the huddle. They don't want to give anything away. Handoff. First guy didn't get him. Came back up and got him though.
Probably no gain at all. Maybe lost a half a yard or so.
So that's no gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. At their own 14-yard line. Once again, a good opportunity for Peabody. Pin and beep. 4 wide receivers, 2 left, 2 right. One of the backfield timeout Highlanders. See some frustration on the Somerville players. So we got 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. 8-0 Tanners.
Seems like an awful long first quarter, Joel. And the Tanners have had the ball almost the whole quarter.
Yep. Just would like to see. So once again, you'll notice the Peabody defensive line really doesn't take their positions until right before the ball snapped. A couple of seconds before, maybe 5 or 10 seconds before. Shotgun complete to number 4. Tackle made by number 24 on the play for Peabody, Carlos Hernandez.
Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7, excuse me. 3rd and 7 from the
no huddle this time for
7-yard line.
Somerville.
Yeah.
Quick substitution.
Yeah, number 42, Joshua Tanza comes in for the Tanners. Handoff number 2, trying to get around the corner. He does. He's going to get a first down and more. So
gets all the way down to about the 35-yard line of Somerville.
That's the best offensive play for the Somerville tonight. That was number 2, Fred Caston.
I guess he went out of bounds at about the 30.
First and 10. Somerville on their own 32-yard line.
Yep.
So it's a good shot right here. You'll see the defense. They just start this break now. Somerville, once again, spread formation. 2 receivers split left, 2 receivers split right. 1 guy in the backfield with the quarterback. Short pass.
Picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Yeah. Number 82 with another tackle. Raymond Franco. Peabody running a lot of fresh bodies in.
They only give him 2 yards on that pickup.
2nd and 8 from their own 34-yard line for Somerville. Peabody playing a traditional 4-3. Short pass complete. It's going to be short on the first down. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Highlanders. Somerville's been the shotgun all night long. Short pass. It's going to turn. Peabody's going to turn. Good play. Number 24. Incomplete. So a little bit surprised to see Somerville do that. They had success with the run, short pass, and once again, Lou, that long pass on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, it was a tight formation, too. I swore it was going to be a running play.
Let's see what Somerville does here now. So 3rd and 2 from their own 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. I'm going to say pooch punt it, but they're definitely lined up to go for it. Big play here. Oh. Could be offsides Peabody. He floated up there, no good. Tanners might be a little bit aggressive aggressive there.
Yeah.
Could have been a hard count. I'm sure it was. Zebras are getting together. Let's see what they come up with.
That's a play that Peabody always uses, the long count on the third down play.
So here's the call. Offside Tanners, so automatic first down for. You want to make them earn it. You don't want to give it to them. You'll see this right now. Here's the hard count. I've got about 3 or 4 of them. All right, 1st and 10, Somerville on 45-yard line. Quarterback kept it. 2 yards.
Yeah, gained a
Number
couple of
3,
yards,
number
that's it.
52, number 24. About 4 kids. Excuse me, number 34 on the tackle. Good to see that. A lot of gang tackling. Number 34, Captain Tyler Norman, went on that tackle. So Peabody once again playing a traditional 4-3. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 defensive backs. Shotgun again for Somerville. 2nd and 8, excuse me. Short complete pass to number 3. Looks like he's going to be short
like
once
a
again.
fumble.
It's going to be another 3rd and 2 again, so
Yeah.
let's see if we can see how we do here.
After a slow start, Somerville's showing they can move the ball.
Somerville has a 3rd and 3 from Peabody's 48-yard line. 3rd and 3, under a minute in the first quarter, 8-0 Tanners. Inside handoff. Oh, good.
Nice play. Lost a yard on that play.
Yeah, just a good push from the defensive line there. They really got a great push. It's going to be a loss of 1. Watch this play. Had 3 Tanners.
Wow.
Number 77, it looked like. Michael Locke, captain, made a beautiful tackle. It's going to bring up a 4th and a long 4 from about midfield, right inside midfield. 4th and a long 4. Let's see if Peabody doesn't drop off sides this time now. Watch for the hard count. They might even take the penalty here. Looks like Somerville's, they're definitely communicating with the quarterback. We're going to either have a delay of game or we're going to have timeout. Okay, so it's time. That's the end of the first quarter. So
So 1 quarter under our belts this year. Peabody takes a 8-0 lead.
So big play for the open the second quarter here. 4th and 5, 4th and 4, Somerville. Last time Peabody jumped off sides, didn't make Somerville earn it. Let's see what happens this time.
Long count, boy.
Snap, back, throw. Oh, off the hands of number 4. Number 3 was right there, Maglione, but number 4 should have caught that ball. Helped his quarterback out. So Peabody, great field position.
Yeah.
Going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line.
This is a great field position because they can do whatever they want. They can pass, they can run.
Yep.
And they've done both things pretty well.
Just using the backfield here. See if it's Paulino or Gertie's. Paulino's in the backfield. Peabody comes out. 2 split, far right, far left. Angel Paulino in the backfield with Matt Janis-Evans as your quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes to Paulino. Down under Patton, number 5. Picks up about 3 or 4. That's number 5, Brandon Kniff. So pretty safe play there. Pickup of about 4. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Tanners inside of Somerville territory now. The 47-yard line.
I like those short passes, Joe.
Yep.
They're not dangerous.
Nope. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Peabody on their own on the Somerville 46-yard line. Shotgun Janisevich. Quick pass to Peluso, number 9. He's going to drive it. Almost broke the tackle. Nice job. First down.
Gets
Dylan
the first
Peluso.
down, yeah.
Down to the 40-yard line of Somerville. That's just going to build the confidence of this team. Both the receivers and the quarterback. Oh, there was a flag on the play. Didn't see that. See what we have here. Ooh, motion.
Against Peabody.
Yeah. Let's see if we can pick up the motion. I didn't see it. Yeah, I can't see it from that camera angle, but got rid of the ball nice and quick, though. All right, so Peabody comes back now. 2nd and 9 at midfield for the Tanners. Janisevich, inside handoff. Paulino, he's got room. He's breaking it. 20-yard run. Angel Paulino down to the 30-yard line.
About the 30-yard line.
Really, the offensive line, great job. Opened up a hole. No one touched him for probably at least 10 yards, maybe even 15. Great job by the Peabody offensive line. 1st and 10 on the Somerville 31-yard line. Peabody looking for their 2nd score of the night here. Once again, spread offense. 2 left, 2 right, 1 running back. Hand off to Paulino. Nothing inside. Try to get outside. A little bit too late. Lasso looked like 1. Probably the
lost about a yard or so.
A yard or 2. Ball's back to the Somerville 32-yard line. So loss of 1 is going to be a second and 11 from the Somerville 32-yard line for the Tanners. Matt Janisevich looks very comfortable back there tonight. Good to see. After that opening drive interception, no flaws. He's back to pass, looks, can't find anybody. Still looking. Looks like he might run with it. No, he's going to throw it across the field. 2 Tanner receivers. We got a completed pass.
Yeah.
Number 22 for the Tanners on the reception, Declan Russell. I think the Somerville defensive backs lost track of the Peabody receivers because there were 2 guys side by side for Peabody, no Highlander near them. Janisevich saw it, threw it up there, and
he found the man. He did a lot of running around. There is the replay, and
glad to see they didn't run into each other there. Nice play, good reception. So Tanners 1st and 10 on the Highlanders 14-yard line. 3 split right, 1 down left. Paulino in the backfield, Janisevich. Everyone goes out. Janisevich pass to Russell right in front of the ref. He's going to give him that completion. That's nice. I apologize, number 5 on the reception, Brandon Kniff. It's going to be a pickup of, it looks like 9, just short of a 1st down. So Peabody can do whatever they want right now with this type of a 2nd and 1, wide open. My gut tells me they're going to go to Paulino and try and get the 1st down and get in the end zone.
First down.
Yeah, Paulino in the backfield by himself. Got big tight ends, double tight ends. Here's the inside handoff. Paulino up the middle. Touchdown, Tanners. Angel Paulino. Nice play.
So there's our key running back for this right now.
I know, and I'm not taking my eyes off the field this time. I'm going to see if they're going for 1 or for 2.
Right.
Quickly, it looks like Leggett's out there.
They get out there pretty good, but it looks like they're getting ready to kick it.
Yeah. Number 1, Austin Leggett to kick. Looks like the hold of Danisco.
It's a
they
fake.
faked it again. That's a conversion. Wow. Number 3, I think it was Maglione again. I'd like to see that replay this time again. You can get that up on the truck. Let's take a look at that because they actually had Danisco and Leggett out there.
So the Tanners pull away to a 16-0 lead.
Once again, just what we were hoping for. We thought could definitely happen if everything came together, and so far it has. Still early, but definitely where you want to be. Peabody in the driver's seat now, 16-0 lead.
7:07 left in the half. So the Tanners offense is really
Here's the replay.
clicking. Here's that replay.
So here's the snap. Looks like it's going to be a side snap. Watch the center. Kicks it right back to Maglione.
Yeah.
Boom, no one. Wow.
He walked in there, and what nice blocking. There was a big hole for him, too.
That was beautiful. Listen, keep going, keep going. So, Peabody coming out of the block strong, but I don't think you're going to see any let up. 2 men deep, back on the 15-yard line for Somerville. Nice
kick. Down to the 10-yard line.
Oh, he broke it wide here. Leggett's got to get to him. Can't. Let's see if he can bring it all the way back. Somerville. Oh, good try with number 38. That was a touchdown.
Stepped out of bounds. Stepped out
of bounds on the 18. Okay.
The 21-yard line.
Peabody caught a break there. Number 38 for the Tanners, Jake Sousa. Didn't give up. So Somerville gets the play that they need. Take a look at that return. Here we go. Full speed here. Came towards the Peabody bench. Leggett couldn't get it. There's Sousa.
Boy, he had no blockers with him. He did it all on his own.
All right, so Somerville 1st and 10 on the Peabody 20-yard line. Going to be a timeout, Somerville. Broke the huddle. They weren't too sure what they wanted to call. Deepest penetration into Peabody territory so far this evening.
So I was almost going to say there's a nice wedge formed by Somerville in that play, but it wasn't a wedge. It was Peabody's wedge that all the blue shirts were on this side.
Yeah, once he broke it, past that initial containment, he had some legs. So once again, let's look for Peabody defense to step up. They've had a very good night tonight.
And I think Somerville's only had the ball for about 7 plays, so we'll see what they can do with it.
Yep. Next Friday night, Tanners go on the road. They'll be playing NEC rival Danvers. That's next Friday night, 7 o'clock, Peabody at Danvers. Another critical reason for this game tonight, Lou, is that basically Peabody has 1 game at home, then they go on the road for 2. They come back home and they go on the road again at Masco. So 3 out of the first 5 games are on the road. So
I believe they only have 3 home games.
I think you're right, before those playoff games start. All right, 1st and 10, Somerville and Peabody 20. Inside handoff to number 2. Peabody put 4 people on the tackle. Got a fumble on the play. Still waiting for the official call on the field. Peabody ball.
Yeah.
Nice. Just so you made the hit. Who recovered the ball. Peabody defense playing strong tonight.
Here it is. There's the ball loose. Yeah.
Look what I found.
Oh, see who got up with that.
Number 6, Master Mateo on the recovery. So Peabody gets a break.
Alex, you have Somerville. Jeremy, you have
First and 15, Peabody. First and 10, excuse me, for the Peabody on number 15. Handoff, little jet call hand. Number 11, Jared Ridley, stayed in bounds. First down, Peabody on their own 31-yard line. Can you cut the production out? We're hearing it through the receivers, please. First and 10, Peabody on their own 31-yard line. Number 9 in motion, Russell. He gets the handoff from Janisevich, takes it wide. Nice block by number 41 in the corner, but only going to lead to a pickup of 1 and 2.
About pick up a yard on the play, if that.
So Peabody can get a couple first downs here, Lou. A few more points on the board. They'll be really sitting pretty going in the halftime. Let's see what they do here. Coming up on about 6 minutes to go in the first half. So once again, if they can grind out a few more first downs, eat some of the clock, and get some points on, they'll be in a very good position halftime.
Now's the time to throw that bomb.
Possession, Lou. Possession.
Yeah, I know. Wow. You can't have both.
I know. It looks like second and 10 for Peabody on the 31-yard line. Janisevich makes a snap. Oh, little mix-up. They bumped into each other, but Janisevich is going to go up the middle. He's going strong. Nice job. That was kind of a broken play. He's calling him down. That's down. Nice call by the ref there. Peabody, Janisevich up to the 45-yard line. Kind of a broken play. It looks like Peabody guys ran into each other, and then Janisevich just tucked it and ran straight up the middle. So Peabody, the breaks have gone their way tonight. First and 10 on the 45-yard line of Somerville. Double tight end, split receivers. Okay.
Call timeout, I guess.
Yep. Coach Fedora.
Yeah.
He's got to be happy with what he's seen so far tonight. Not happy with what they were supposed to do then, but by and large, I think it's a replay of the last play from Janisevich that run up the middle. Boom, number 7 and 41 looks like they ran into each other. And there's Janisevich just running downhill. That's all you can ask for. Has the ball, and then came loose when he hit the ground, so play was dead.
Peabody did recover that anyway, so.
All right, first and 10 once again, Peabody on the Somerville 45-yard line. Double tight ends, split one receiver left, right. Here we go, Angel Polino up the middle. He's good for 6. Actually, that was Gertie's. They look a lot alike.
Gertie,
I know.
They
look a little bit alike there. A little bit more bulk on Polino, but definitely same running style.
They're not big bruises.
Nope, but
they're real speedsters.
They are. Their legs just churn. So pick up a 6, going to put Peabody in a nice 2nd and 4, right inside the 40-yard line. Inside handoff again. There's Gertie's first down. Peabody first and 10 on the 32-yard line of Somerville. Inside of 5 minutes. So once again, a couple nice first downs, no turnovers. Get some points on the board, Lou. Just what we need.
Yeah, and Betancourt's really mixing it up. And
I think Betancourt's leaving the play calling a Fedora, though. Janisevich back to pass. Has good protection. It's going to look deep. He's going deep. He's got him open. Oh, just out of the hands.
Wow.
Well, that's where you want to throw it. You know, if Peabody's not going to catch it, then you don't want anybody to catch it. So I'll take that all day long. And tenor receiver was Dylan Peluso. Here's good protection.
There it is.
A little bit of a pump once. Just
Oh, wow.
almost
Hit
made a
his
one-handed
hand.
catch. She almost had a one-handed catch. It was close. A little bit of Odell Beckham there. All right, here we come. Peabody 2nd and 10 from their own 32-yard. Excuse me, from Somerville's 32-yard line. Gina Seves takes a snap, fakes to Paulino, kicks it out. Nice play, number 7. He's got it. If he can get it outside, nice play. That was Colton Cole.
Down about the 9-yard line.
Cole Colton on the reception. Nice
Colton
nice
Cole,
pickup.
yeah.
First down is going to be
At the
inside
12-yard line.
Yeah, 12 or 13. Let's get the 13-yard line for Peabody. 3:35 and the clock is moving. So again, Peabody spreads it wide. 2 left, 2 right. Paulino in the backfield with Janisevich.
Incomplete.
So Peabody 2nd and 10 on the Somerville 12-yard line. Peavy splits 4 wide, 1 in the backfield. Hand off to Paulino. Turns it outside to the left. He's got an opening. He's going to cut inside. Oh, nice play. Did he get the touchdown? Let's see.
No.
Late call is a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown.
He's got a nose for the end zone. We'll see on the replay. He kind of gets a little bit shifty. Here's the replay here. Breaks it wide. And cuts it back a little bit on the inside. And goes back outside. And then back inside. Just got it.
Yeah.
Angel Paulino with the touchdown for the Tanners. Here we go. Let's see the line after the extra point. Let's see what they do this time. If they're going to go for it or not. Looks like it's going to be the traditional 1-pointer, but I'm not going to say that for sure until I see it. Snap. Ball down. Kick by Leggett. That's no good.
Wide to the right.
Yep. As the teams head back upfield to score, Peabody Tanners 22, Somerville Highlanders 0.
So we've seen a good first half, Joe, with 3 minutes left in the first half. And the Tanners have a scoring machine.
Yeah. I'm watching Coach Fedora, offensive coordinator on the sideline, still coaching Janisevich. So, you know, he comes from a program, they had Super Bowls over there at Linfield, so he's used to winning, and you know, that's the change here. Peabody's going to instill a winning program and get back to where they were in their glory days. And I think it's, so far, I like what I see tonight. And you're not going to be perfect, that's for sure, but they've played a good game tonight, and it's only one half of football. So now let's see if the defense can done what they've all done all night, stay strong, going to halftime, giving up no points would be a nice place to be. Let's see what happens in this kickoff return. That was probably the best play all night for Somerville, so let's see if Peabody learned from the last kickoff and can contain.
I'd like to remind the viewers game being brought to you by Lynn Ladder, and our sponsor for this year so far. We'll probably end up with some more sponsors as the year goes on.
So back to kick for Peabody. Austin Leggett. Okay, so he's doing a little
Shot
line
kick.
drive. Doesn't want to kick it after the last play. Good wrap up by the defense, on the 35-yard line. About 2 or 3 Tanners in on the tackle, so.
That low line drive kick gives you more of an opportunity to not for the other team to develop a play.
Yeah, well, it bounces off the ground too, so I think the first thing that the receiving team wants to do is just to make sure that they take possession and don't turn it over.
Ball's on the 35-yard line of Somerville's.
1st and 10. Back to pass. Complete. Pick up about 8 on the play. Number 24 in on the tackle. Franco. Excuse me, number 24 is Hernandez for the Tanners. So, about 2:45 to go. Clock is running. 2nd and 2 for Somerville on their own 43-yard line. Pass is complete. Oh. Wow. Number 3, Maglione, and who else was there? In early on the tackle was number 6. Nice play by Master Mateo. Read that really well. Very
picked
good.
Picked up a first down, though. Picked up the 2 yards.
No first down. Still 2nd down.
Oh, wow. I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, they might bring in a measurement. I think you might.
I thought he said.
Did they move the chains? No,
yeah.
One guy's calling for a measurement, the other guy's moving the clock. I think they're going to. Hang on. They're a little bit confused on the field here. Umpire timeout here. I think it is a first down, Lou. You're right. Nice job.
Yeah.
1st and 10, Somerville from their own 45-yard line. Somerville hasn't done much with the run tonight. Just success with the passing game. Short passing game at that. Back to pass. A little bit deeper this time. Overthrew his receiver. Number 24, Hernandez, was back in coverage, but he really overthrew the receiver. So, shows you how difficult it is for the, to have a high school player who can really throw the ball. It's not easy.
And this quarterback can throw the ball. He threw the ball real well last year, I believe.
So 2nd and 10, Somerville from their own 45-yard line. Shotgun all night for Somerville. Inside handoff number 2. No gain on the play. Number 52 and number 32 in for the Tanners. Number 52, Abe Kaba, captain. And number 32, Joseph Casey. Tanner's doing a good job of no long plays. Besides that kickoff return, really,
right.
I don't think there's been much more than maybe, I don't know, there might have been one play over 10 yards in offense for Somerville. Might have been one run, but really, Peabody doing a good job swarming defense.
And they've kept the ball away from Somerville. Really, Somerville's only had the ball for about 12 downs.
So we got a 3rd and 10. Peabody can stop him here. I think Somerville's got no choice but to punt. See what happens. Back to pass. In on the quarterback, number 34. That's going to be intercepted. We got a flag. It could be a roughing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw it, but the interception by Maglione. We got a flag on the play. It's either going to be a personal foul. I just don't know on who. I was watching.
I think
the ball
it was on Peabody. I think the way he threw his hands up.
Yeah, roughing the passer. Tough call. I'd like to see the replay on that. I think that was number 34. Tough call.
Here's the replay.
So he was in on him. Yeah,
oh,
you can't throw him after that. That's a fair call.
Yeah.
Not a good play. Of course, the sophomore Maglione
you don't do that to the passer.
The sophomore Maglione with the interception, having a great game opening night. But they'll call that one back. Never mind, call it back. Now inside 1st and 10 on the Peabody 40-yard line for that Somerville. They need points here before the half. Pass is complete. It's going to be a pickup of about 8 or 9 for Somerville. 1:08 to go in the half. So Peabody trying to do a bend not break here.
Watch your side, Dylan. Watch your side.
2nd down and 3, just about.
32-yard line of Peabody. Someone's got 3 split wide right, 1 up top left, and 1 running back. No. Inside pass, number 1.
Oh,
he fumbled it.
Peabody got that ball. You're probably going to call it an incomplete pass. Watch.
I don't know if he had possession. I think that's what they're going to talk
Yeah.
about. Real tough call. I don't know if he had possession. No, incomplete, I see signaled on the field.
Yeah. Second down.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Oh.
It was a fake short going deep. We got there's a flag
Wow.
on Peabody, number 9. He was on all over him. I can't really complain about that call. We'll see the replay, but it really did look like he was all over him. Somerville quarterback pumped it once, looked like he was going to go short, and then went long. Pass interference on Peabody.
38 seconds left as the scoreboard clock shows it up there.
So I think that's a 15-yard penalty in high school football, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look here. Maybe a spot foul. Let me see. Yeah, there's a 15-yarder in high school football. So now they're going to be inside Peabody's 20. Looks like they're going to be on the Peabody 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Somerville. Peabody 17-yard line with 38 seconds to go to halftime. Spread formation by Somerville. Hits it. Number 1 looks like a pickup of 9, maybe a first down. Nice tackle made by Hernandez. They had 3 receivers split wide right, 1 on the left, and he went with the guy in single formation. Used only 3 seconds on the clock. That's a first down. This will be first down goal to go for Somerville on the Peabody 7-yard line.
Let's go defense! Let's go, Abe!
You got a timeout. Looks
Yeah,
like
Peabody calls a timeout, I believe.
good timeout. Can't take them, roll them over the second half, so you might as well use them if you got them, Lou.
Right. And that's the first one that Peabody has used, I believe.
So we just heard on the PA system, Danvers, next week's Peabody opponent, up 22-0 over Masco. So
Wow,
looks
that's
like the Falcons are having a good opening night.
yeah.
Tanners are having a good opening night, so hopefully both teams will go in 1-0 and we'll have a nice battle.
See what happens, right?
Deering Field, I believe they call it over there in Danvers. Great night for high school football. Temperature's perfect. A little bit hot, but
And there is a big crowd here. This is a good crowd.
yeah. There's a good shot of the crowd by PATV. Want to thank all the cameramen and women if they're out there. Great job tonight. Live on PATV, Friday Night Football.
Bump 'em, Dale, bump 'em!
First and goal on the 7 for Somerville. Here's the pass. Going to a favorite receiver.
Nice play!
Oh,
Nope.
Nice play, Colin!
Very nice play. No good. It's going to bring up a second
that was
down.
Carlos Hernandez on that defensive play, number 24.
Once again, they used up about 5 seconds, so 30 seconds. Plenty of time for Somerville.
And he likes to just throw those little lobby passes, you know, and he has the receivers have the height. to jump up and get it.
So 2nd and goal from the 7. Yeah,
Oh, that-
Somerville, a little bit. Somerville
Timeout,
Well,
Somerville.
I don't know how many they have left, but that's not bad because it might get to a point where Somerville wants to call a running play but can't afford to. They need to get a field goal team out there if they want to just take 2 more shots at the end zone. We'll see what happens here.
St. John's Prep also winning big, 36-3.
Another score on the North Shore. Bishop Fenwick 7-0 tonight. I think they're playing Hamilton Wenham, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're out at home tonight enjoying the game, thanks for joining in.
Let's go defense!
Hamilton Wenham, I think. All right, so here we go. We have a 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line for Somerville. Desperately seeking points here. A little up the middle. Looks like he might just stop
Oh.
before the goal line. Nice play by Somerville. Good drive on that offensive line. They bring a receiver in motion, fake to him, and then running back up the middle. Timeout Somerville. So they're going to be a 3rd and goal.
That was Jake Souza on the bottom of that pile that time.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. I don't know if Somerville has another timeout left, Lou.
Well, that's their 4th one right there. And you get 5 timeouts.
Thank you.
And the official would be signaling with his arms if they were out of timeouts.
All right, so right now we have Somerville breaks the huddle. 3rd and goal from the Peabody 2-yard line. Wide split formation, spread formation, excuse me. Quarterback hands it off to number 2. I don't think he got in. He didn't. Defensive signal, he didn't get in. I don't know if Somerville has any time. They got time for one more play, probably 10 seconds. Down to 7, 6, 5. Who's this timeout on? I don't think Peabody called the timeout, that's
No.
for sure. I don't know what this call is. Official timeout, it looks like.
Now Peabody
Now
calls a
Peabody
time.
timeout. That was strange. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
there. We
It's-
can't hear the refs, so
I might have been wrong. Some of them might have been out of timeouts.
I thought they were. So
Yeah.
if the clock was running,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. I think Coach Betancourt's trying to find out what goes on. And it was 5 seconds. The clock was running. Someone was trying to get to the line.
Yeah, Betancourt's going over there.
Yeah, I don't think
with the
initially we called a
official and trying
timeout, but then they figured we're going to stop it. We might as well take advantage. But kind of strange there. Okay, so we're getting word in the booth that they're resetting the clock to 10 seconds in the booth. So we got a 4th and goal. Should be the last play of the first half. Let's see if Peabody can keep them out one more time. Line has done a great job here all night long. Up the middle. No, they stuffed it.
Oh,
Wow. Not even close. Great defensive call. Not even close. I can't even tell who made the tackle. There were so many kids in there on the play.
And time now runs out at the end of the half. So the score at the end of the half, Peabody 22, Somerville 0, and a good defensive half.
Gallinero is a small family restaurant, so we try to talk to everyone to be sure everybody's happy, and we try to make best food for them.
If you want quality food, quality service, and you get the value for your dollar, this is the place to be.
Hello and welcome to Gallinero. My name is Aleco. I'm the owner of Gallinero Pizzeria and Bistro. I've been on the business more than 5 years now, and things going better and better. Everything is by the scratch. We sell a lot of pasta dishes, a lot of pizzas too, and a salad. And what I know about the restaurant is you want to do something, do it with love. Just cook it in the right way, it's going to be perfect. So that's for the ravioli rimini and chicken bellina. Enjoy.
If you don't come to this fine establishment, you're going to miss out on a little gold mine in Peabody.
For the restaurant week, we're going to have a choice of entree or whatever they like. It's going to be a drink, wine, beer, or soda, and a cannoli. I feel very lucky. I feel great. My restaurant located in Peabody. The people working on the City Hall and helping a lot of the business downtown, and I want to say a big thank you to them. If you're looking for a good food and a very friendly atmosphere, just come down to Gallinero. You're going to love the food. Thank you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
DC Rental has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and High-Terra dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals mobile command trailer is also available for special events or emergency. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
When they test you, stand firm. and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome to North Shore Lobster. The location has been around for 20 to 30 years. North Shore Lobster took the location over in October of 17. We operate 365 days of the year. At North Shore Lobster, we offer a wide variety of your traditional New England favorites. Pick a species, we generally have it. We prepare it in any way that you would really like. We do everything in-house, from making our chowders to our tartar sauce. I would think that where we stand out is the specialization of lobsters. And we do lobsters in so many different varieties, whether it's live, whether it's steamed, or whether it's prepared in any number of ways on any given day. We're in the storage facility for live lobsters at North Shore Lobster. We're storing at any time up to 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of various sizes, and we range anywhere from 1 pound up to 10-pound live lobsters. We're cooking between 200 and 300 pounds of live lobsters a day for our fresh pick lobster meat. Welcome to the marketplace, where we feature anything from our prepared items that we offer in the kitchen, our salads, our sides, handmade items. So there are things that we do here at North Shore Lobster to give you a complete meal. So when you come in and you're buying one of our fresh selection, you know, you can grab a couple of sides, and now when you go home and you prepare your dinner, you know, you have the rest done. So it's one-stop shopping at the marketplace. We're preparing a fabulous meal for all our customers on Restaurant Week, which is going to be featuring boiled steamed lobsters, starting off with a clam chowder, accompanied by corn on the cob and coleslaw, homemade coleslaw, and finish off with a piece of key lime pie. And always great with a glass of Pinot Grigio or one of our draft beers.
It looks great. I like that the tables are out here. I like that we're covered completely. You close your eyes, you think you're here in the ocean. It can't be better than this.
So our team here at North Shore Lobster invites everybody down. Please, whether you want to experience our marketplace, whether it's our bar, whether it's our fast casual dining, we welcome you. So look forward to seeing everybody at North Shore Lobster. Come on down.
You made this vacation happen, cleverly merging promotions,
double points with every purchase,
and cross-referencing travel sites. Aloha! If you can ace your vacation, you can do it for retirement. Get on track with tips at aceyourretirement.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I'm back. Let us know whenever you want to go live again. No rush. So Joel Sassoff, Lucis Osimo, here at halftime of opening night, Peabody Tanners versus Salem Highlanders. Peabody's got a 22-0 lead. First possession of the evening, Tanners were driving. Interception by Janisevich, but since then, all night, Tanners have had their way with Somerville. Peabody went up 22-0. A couple of trick plays on the extra points. Back-to-back two-point trick plays to sophomore Kyle Maglione, and Peabody, nice defensive stop at the end of the first half to keep Somerville out of the end zone. And right now, 22-0. So you couldn't ask for much more. And we got some highlights here by Lou. Go right
Okay,
ahead, Lou.
here's some first half stats for the Peabody High School Tanners. For passing, 4 for 9 for 55 yards, which we thought would be a lot more passing, but they don't have to pass, so they won't pass. And here's the Russian. Polino has 100 yards with 2 touchdowns. Jared, 31 yards rushing and a touchdown. Polino also had 2 touchdowns. Gertie's had 16 yards. Ridley had 16 yards. And receiving, Knuff 21 yards, Peluso 15 yards, Russell 18 yards, and Cole 18 yards on receiving passes. So good offensive night for the Tanners so far in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we said earlier tonight, you know, it's great to have a good quarterback, good running backs, good receivers, but it all starts with the line. And you got to give these guys credit. The offensive line been tremendous on a push. The running backs well over 100 yards, and the defensive line, well, 0 points in the first half. So that says it all. So Peabody hoping to get the results that they had with the hard work they put in this summer, and right now they're getting them, and I think everybody has to feel real good.
Right, and it's good to see the quarterback. He can also run, you know, I mean.
Dual
he's
threat,
a good ball handler, and he can do it all, I believe.
And a good opening night crowd, and, you know, with every W that you have, you see these stands just fill up. So just give it a little idea of what Peabody has ahead of itself on the schedule.
Yeah, well, next week they have Danvers, so that would be a good. It's at Danvers, so I hope all these fans also go to Danvers.
Yeah, it's not too far. No traffic problems there. And
Right.
then the following week, head over to Marblehead. Marblehead, very good team. Obviously, they've had some good records. Head coach Jim Rudolph, they've had some very good success there. So 2 back-to-back games on the road that certainly help to have their fans. And then they'll come back for the 4th game of the season right here again at Coley Lee Field. 4th game will be at home against Revere. And then they go back on the road at Masco. Masco's down tonight to Danvers. We heard 21-0. So we'll be heading up to Masco. Back home for Malden. And then back at Beverly. All the games are 7 o'clock on Friday nights, whether they be home or on the road, except for the Beverly game. That's 1 p.m. on a Saturday at Beverly. So 7 games, 3 at home, 4 on the road. Everything's local, so hopefully the fans will travel, support the team. And then, as Coach Betancourt talked about in the local press, we'll be able to go to the playoffs, and we don't have to depend on a coin toss. I don't think I realized last year that we lost a coin toss. 3 out of 4 teams got in, Peabody didn't. But as Coach said, we want destiny in our own hands, and the way they're playing tonight, they're going to have it.
And this is really a different schedule that Peabody normally plays. Peabody normally plays the both Lynn teams, which they're not on the schedule this year.
That's right.
This year they have Masconomic, which is different. They have Malden, which is an old foe of theirs. They used to play Malden every year with the GBL.
Malden Tornadoes, I believe.
And it's going to be an interesting year, and it could be a great year for the Tanners if they stay healthy and keep the points on the board. So we're just about set to kick off, and Peabody, Somerville won the toss. They deferred, and Peabody is going to kick off to Somerville to start the second half.
Yeah, we just got a shout out from Laurie Peluso that this is. We knew it was on YouTube. We kind of forget, but family out in Arizona, the Peluso family, watching the game tonight. So shout out to any fans outside of the greater Peabody area. Thanks for tuning in, and we're happy that we can bring you Friday Night Football Under the Lights live, PATV. So here's Peabody kicking off.
I wonder if Nelson Benton is out there watching it.
There you go. If you are, help Nelson. Another squibber. Deflected off the Somerville player. He recovers it, and Peabody not wanting to take the chance and putting it in the hands of the deep threat of Somerville. So Somerville has an opportunity with this good possession in the first half. Hopefully for their fans, they can take advantage of it. 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line.
And they fell behind, and they were forced to pass on just about every down on the last possession they had.
1st and 10, Somerville. On 48. Back to pass. Short pass. They keep going to that side. He likes that receiver.
Yeah.
Surrounded quickly by 3 Tanners. Pickup of about 7, so nice pickup, but nothing long. Keeping the ball in front of him.
So the ball's in PBD territory on the PBD 45 yard line.
Inside handoff. Looks like they might get right to the line of scrimmage here for, right for a first down.
Picked up a couple of yards, I believe. See where they put the spot. Close to the first down.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. So Somerville comes out, opening possession, gets the second half, gets a first down. Second and 10. Peabody's inside Peabody territory. Handoff number 4, not going anywhere. Number 3, Maglione.
Lost a couple of yards on that play.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. Nice thing we're seeing more than just one person in on defense. There's a loss of 2, going to be up a 2nd and 12 from Peabody's 44-yard line. Snap is the pass, number 1. Oh, he broke the first contain. Looked like he could beat the number 1, though. Kniff, number 5, pushes him out of bounds.
They should have that play down pat now.
First and 10, second and 2. That was offensive lineman jump. Someone jumped.
Yeah. Now it'll be 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7.
Peabody 34-yard line. 39, excuse me. Back to pass, short pass. Number 13 couldn't hold on to it.
Good coverage that time also.
He was right on him. Shout out to the captains for the cheerleading squad this year. Michaela Ianopoulos and Megan Alves, captains for the Peabody Heights cheerleaders. So we're going to bring up a 4th down. Looks like Somerville's going to choose to punt this time. Back deep for the Tanners, number 9, Dylan Peluso. And number 7, Colton Cole.
Behind like this, I would thought the Salem would shot kick.
Yeah, but a good kick.
Yeah.
No return.
Hung up there just in time, too. And he almost aimed a quick shot for the corner, but it hung up there too long.
Yep. So for those of you who are enjoying the game at home tonight, I want to give a shout out to the crew here that produces the broadcast. We got shout out to Gus, Josiah, Bill, Mike B, Mike M, Jeremy, Lily, Alex, Will, and Jonathan. That's your crew from PATV tonight. Doing a great job, multiple camera angles down on the field, helping us up in the booth, replays. So thanks for all your hard work, and we're hoping you're enjoying the game at home tonight if you're not here. Inside handoff, nothing on the play.
All these first names you mentioned, Joel, actually, we have next game we'll have to get the last names. Whoever gave us that list.
I agree with you. Give them the full due that they deserve. So loss of 1 on the play is going to bring up a second and 11 Peabody from their own 14-yard line. Opening drive of the second half. I'd like to see Peabody get a couple first downs here and eat some of the clock, obviously. 22-0. Low snap, Janisevich gets it. He's going to run and take it his own. Cuts it up. He gets a little bit of an opening. First down. Nice job. He's got some speedy, a little bit quicker than you thought. He's got some nice speed there. So first down, Tanners on their own 28-yard line. Snap back. Janisevich is going to keep it. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He's going to get another first down.
Up to the 40-yard line.
Nice job. So first and 10 Peabody's on the 40-yard line. Spread formation. 4 receivers, 1 in the backfield. Janisevich taking his time. Low snap, but he gets it. Ball was deflected by number 40, defensive lineman, in on the play. It's going to bring up a second and 10. Janisevich back. Inside handoff to Paulino. Wide open. Busted again.
Down to the Somerville 38-yard line.
All night long. All night long. Peabody doing a real nice job mixing it up tonight. But as we said, spread offense, but that doesn't mean they're gonna go 80-20 on the pass. They're mixing it up very well. That's gonna make it hard for the defense to key on anybody in particular as the season goes on. Up. Janisevich kept the ball. Gertie's almost grabbed it out of his hands, but
picked up a couple yards.
Yeah, picked up 3. He's going to bring up a second and 7 from the Somerville 35-yard line. About midway through the third quarter here. So Peabody keeping the ball. Clock's running at home. Up by 3 scores, so just where you want to be. Opening night. Peabody High School. Second and 7 on the 35-yard line for the Tanners. Janisevich is going to pass it. He's looking deep. Oh, ball gets deflected. It was caught by number 53, Chris Glass.
After it was tipped, and then luckily it didn't get into the Somerville's hands.
Yeah, that's the first time all night that we really saw the pocket collapse that quickly. So, but the ball was tipped. The officials are discussing it. I think you'll see.
Yeah, the back judge came running up, and I didn't see any flag.
Here's the replay.
Watch him hold on to the ball.
So his arm gets hit. Yeah.
Oh. He really handled that good.
There's a flag. What do they call here? Ineligible man downfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't pick up the audio of the refs tonight, but let's see what happened here. By the way, at the end of the first half, we were questioning why the ball. That was illegal touching. That was the call. Lost it down. End of the first half, the clock. Peabody thought it was a fumble, so they picked up the ball. That's why the official called a timeout in the field. We were questioning why the clock stopped, but it's okay. Janisevich back to pass. Underneath to Gerties. He's got a little bit of a room. Gets it. Wow, he's going to go all the way, I think. And he does. Nice play. Touchdown.
What a play that was. That was nice.
Wasn't even a screen, just a little foot pass, and
beat along. There's a flag on the play. I don't know what it's on.
Okay. And he got outside the lineman and then took it up the sideline there. Well, let's see what the flag is.
Right.
Here's the replay. Still waiting for the call on the field. At the corner, put on the Jets.
Yeah, wow, he's fast, huh?
Looks like they're picking up the flag here.
So assessed after the touchdown.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Tanners,
extra.
so they'll do the go for the extra point. We'll see if it's 1 or 2. Ball is down, snap is good. Leggett kicks it. That one, that's good.
Good.
Very nice. So as your teams head back upfield with 5:01 to go in the third quarter, your score, your hometown Peabody Tanners 29, Somerville Highlanders 0. So be interesting to watch. I think I would expect to see the first team still play in there, and then if we see the score going into the fourth, you might see some of the underclassmen get in there a little bit. I shouldn't say underclassmen, let's say some of the second stringers, because really this team, there are a lot of underclassmen who play tonight. Like I said, heavy amount of juniors. Obviously, you got your seniors.
Yeah, there's a lot of underclassmen on the team now, so.
And there's the Tanners cheerleaders flipping out over the score.
Right down the line they go. I hope every Friday night's like this, Joe.
I agree.
Not only the winning, but the weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
The penalty is being assessed to the Tanners now, and they're going to be kicking off from their own 25.
So it'll be interesting to see, because if he kicks it in the air, it's probably going to get down to the 30-35. If he does another, line drive, you can see quite easily someone
I
taking
think he'll
over.
put it up in the air.
I think so too. I would. It's worth a shot. I'd like to see him put it in the air, make the kickoff team do their job. Hey, we were right,
He
Lou.
did.
How about that? Somerville at the 32. He's going to pull it wide again. Sam Kidd, number 3, but Peabody kick a Leggett in on the tackle.
Yeah.
So reminds me a little bit of Steven Gaskowski there. Not afraid to mix up the action.
Good thing we kept the ball away from him all night.
Yep. So Somerville starts off with good field position on the Peabody 36-yard line.
But the Tanner defense has been tough on them. The only thing that's been working for Somerville so far is those short 5-yard passes.
That's right. Really, nothing's gone on beyond 10 or 15 yards. So Peabody doing a good job of keeping the ball in front of them. First and 10, Somerville on the Peabody 36-yard line. Back to pass. Oh, I thought number 5 was going to jump the route. Yeah. If the ball was underthrown, he had a pick 6, but he didn't have a shot at it, nor did his receiver have a shot at it.
Tyler Norman almost got in front of that ball and almost picked it off. Number 34.
2nd and 10. So kind of looks like Somerville's abandoning the run here. But let's see. Spread formation. 4 wide receivers. Here's the pass to his left. Always go to his left. Number 32 for the Tanners.
Good pick up down to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, number 32 in on the tackle. 32 or 52? Oh, it is 32. Joseph Casey. And number 5, Brandon Kniff.
I think that might have been 52.
Is it 52? And Tanners doing a good job of a bend not break defense tonight. Once again, pass to number 1. Tackle made.
So it's going to be a big 3rd down.
Number 32, there he is, right there. Yeah, we saw you. Nice job.
Yeah. So it'll be 4th down.
Yep.
And about 3.
So the Tanners from the 28-yard line, they need to get to the 26. So bring up a 3rd and 2, clock running here, 3rd quarter. Fourth and 2, not a 3rd. Excuse me, 4th down. See what the Highlanders can do. They do go with the handoff. They're going to get the 1st down.
Yeah, you got the 2 and more.
Yeah. This gets down to about the 25-yard line. Yeah. Gang tackle, number 12, number 53.
Pretty close to the 20-yard line.
Yep. Jack Woods and number 53, Chris Glass in on the tackle with a couple other Tanners.
So 1st and 10 for Somerville.
Handoff going nowhere. It's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, he's going to lose some yards on that play.
Number 32. Who's number 78? Let's give him some. Sean Bell on the tackle for the Tanners. Can't say enough about the offensive and defensive line for the Tanners tonight. Both sides of the ball. A lot of the kids go 2 ways. Not all. Looks like we're seeing some replacements here right now.
And a pretty mistake-free game, which was great for the Tanners.
Yep.
With the new offense and everything, they
had that one early hiccup, and since then it's been all smooth. So we got a 2nd and 12 on the Peabody 22-yard line. Handoff inside, gang tackle once again.
Trying to pull the whole pile with him, but he picked up 3 or 4 yards maybe. The clock running, 1:50 left. 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and 7 from the 17. Pass.
Oh, there's a looper.
Going back. Franco, I don't know if he got it. No,
Out
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds. That's been his favorite receiver all night. So you take a look at that one again, but Somerville just really struggling to get on the board here.
So 4th and 7 now.
Pass, number 3. Tripped up, number 32 once again. Calling his number a lot. Number 12 helping out on that play.
Going to be
Jack
short of the
George.
first down. So
Yep.
Tanners are going to take over.
There you go.
With 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, Peabody leading 29-0.
So you still got your starting backfield. After the last couple of years, I think the coaches just want to make sure that this one's firmly in the bag, which I do believe it is, but let's get to the 4th quarter here. Janus Evans takes the pitch, going to run it himself. Oh, huge hole. Over the 25, 26-yard line, first. I think the rushing statistics, I think we're probably well over 200 yards at this point, Lou.
Right.
Passing is over 100 too, so really a good balance. Everything that we wanted to see, we are seeing. And I'm sure Coach Betancourt and his assistants will be very pleased with when they look at the tape. So Danvers, the opponent next week for the Tanners. That game's tightened up a little bit, 28-14 against Masconomic. 1st and 10, Tanners on 25. Inside handoff to Paulino.
There he goes.
He shakes, bakes, rattles, and rolls. Here he goes. Got to cut it outside. Oh!
He hit from behind.
He ran out of his shoes almost.
There's
So we
a
got a
flag on the
flag
plate on it.
again. It's getting a little choppy here.
I don't know who this is on, but it's going to be a costly one. There's a Tanner down, sitting down there.
I think coach is basically giving them a lesson. You're up 29-0, less than a minute in the 3rd. Don't need any momentum change.
On the far sideline,
Yeah.
Peabody player down.
Might be Paulino. I didn't see him, but I can't get his numbers now. But he really did some moves there. I don't know if he maybe could have pulled a groin off. I don't want to say pulled a groin, but he might have just tweaked something there. Offsetting. So we got on the field. It looks like it's offsetting personal fouls. That is Paulino. I believe I see the 4. So that was Angel, but he's walking off the field under his own power. And actually that was looked like that. So offsetting penalties will bring the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be into the 3rd quarter, I think. Are they going to let them play one more? Okay, we're showing 0 on the clock, but there must have been official time. Gertie takes it.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. About 17, 18 yards. They're going to call him
He
out of
stepped
bounds.
out of bounds,
Yeah. So Peabody running back, Gertie's just kept running, kept his feet churning.
They're two small guys there, but they got plenty of speed.
We gotta play it down the sideline for Peabody. It's the end of the third quarter.
So Peabody will have the ball starting the fourth quarter in good field position.
Abe Kaba looks like he did something to his right foot, but he's being helped off to the Peabody bench, so hopefully that'll be nothing serious. And with this lead, he can give a little bit of rest in the fourth quarter. So after 3, 29-0. Tanners. So at this point, I think, Lou, you want to just see them pretty much grind out the clock, get some new faces in there, let them get a few plays under their belt.
Right, and you don't want to rub it in either. But
Nope.
at the same time, the big thing here is getting some playing experience. And
I agree with you. And just run your plays.
Right.
Great job by the offensive line again tonight.
Both offensive and defensive lines play great.
You can just see them open up the holes right there again, once again. Far side,
Turn
Gertie's
the
got
corner.
the corner. So we could see dual century mark running backs tonight. A nice shot of the Peabody Tanners cheerleading squad on the sidelines.
Must have been another flag on the play down there. And the Tanners are moving back, so it must be against them.
So Peabody could be on the 30. I think it was first and 10 Tanners. Spot foul holding at that location on the field. So Peabody's going to have a first down on the 30 on their own 36-yard line. So usually we get these games over in about 2 hours. Game's going a little bit long tonight, but that's okay because with this score, I think the fans and the parents and the cheerleaders and the students are all happy to stick around a little bit longer.
And a great game to bring back to PBD Live and throughout the people that watch it streaming it.
Yeah, on YouTube. Out there in TV and internet land. All right, first and 10 Tanners on their own 36-yard line. Janiseva takes a snap, pitches it to Gertie's, looking for the corner. Nice play by number 49. It's for number 14 for the Highlanders. It's gain us about 10, going to bring up a second and 7 from their own
got
45
half
yard
of
line.
it back just about. Ball's on their own 45-yard line. Second down. And about 8.
Janisevich, ooh,
There he goes again.
tucked it down. He saw pressure early, so he just tucked it down and ran.
Close to the first down. See where they put the spot. Going to be about a football shot, football length shot.
So 3rd and about a foot. Peabody from the Somerville 40, right outside the 48-yard line. It's a handoff inside handoff. Going to be a first down. Cal Maglione.
Down to the Somerville 40-yard line.
Maglione on the carry, having a great night for a sophomore tonight. Opening night. Couple of 2-point conversions, positive yardage. Would have had interception called back on a personal foul, but nice to see. So Peabody 1st and 10 on Somerville 40-yard line. Under 9 minutes and the clock is moving. Inside handoff.
Yeah. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
Number 38 on the carry, first carry of the night, Jake Sousa, one of the 5 captains for the Tanners. So really nothing, like I said, we had that first hiccup, but that interception, but really, other than that, pretty seamless game by the Tanners. Error-free, as you'd like to say, Lou.
Right.
Error-free, no mistakes.
No mistakes. First game jitters, didn't happen.
That's right. Peabody on the 36-yard line. Janisevich fakes it, takes it on his own, gets down about inside the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5. 4th and 5 from the 35-yard line of Somerville. Looking like the punt team's going to go in there, which, you know what? Oh, nope. My bad. Here comes Janisevich.
No. Janisevich comes in with a play. No punt.
No punch on the night, actually, for the Tanners. So 4th and, it's 3rd and 5. My bad. The marker was wrong far side. 3rd and 5. Back to pass, Janisevich. Little kick to Gertie's. Got blockers out in front. First down.
Yeah.
Down about the Somerville 21-yard line.
Ball spot on about the 22-yard line.
And here's backup quarterback Alex Danisco comes into the game for the Tanners. So doing what I thought we might see. A couple of the underclassmen get some plays under the belt. Handoff inside to Gertie's. Good positive yards.
Game's getting kind of spiffy right now.
Yep.
Somerville.
So it's going to be a pickup of, it looks like, about 5. Bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 18-yard line. Alex Danisco, son of Robert Danisco, past Peabody High quarterback, class of 81. Inside handoff, 42.
42.
Oh, he broke it inside the 5.
Oh.
Number 42, Joshua Tanza on the carry. So Coach Betancourt getting some fresh legs and some new bodies in.
And you're not going to stop them from running. You can't say, yeah.
So after this play, we'll be inside of 5 minutes. I think they'll keep on running it. First and goal from the 4. Then just go back, take the snap. Hands it off. Ooh, fumble on the play. Got a good hit. And number 42 was Joshua Tanza. Let's take a look at the replay here. Tanner did recover the ball.
Second down and 2 for a touchdown.
Second and goal from the 2. So you get official saying a timeout, Somerville. Don't know we have that last play on the truck, but that was one of.
So Mark Betancourt must be real happy with the showing of his team tonight.
7 years since he's had an open night victory. He knows it. That was definitely on his mind. So I think everybody's going to sleep very good tonight in the Tanner family. Once again, next week, as we said, we'll be on the road.
That will be a huge game. That will be really a telltale of the whole rest of the schedule, because
Danvers always, has good athletes. Always puts up a good fight. They've actually had some pretty good success the last few years. So that'll be the next stop on 2018 Peabody Tanner football schedule. So here we go. Second and goal from the 2. 4:22 to go in the game. There's a nice shot of the stands tonight. Cheerleaders.
And
Thanks
a real
again
good
to
crowd.
PATV Production. A few people have left with the score here, but a lot of sticking around as well. Danisco to take the snap. Inside hand up to Gerties, and he is going to get in the end zone. Lewis Gerties. And Tanner's going to line up for the.
So you have to remember that this was mainly the substitutes that would carry that ball down that end.
Austin
Here's
Leggett
the
lined
extra
up
point.
the extra point. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Good.
So as the teams head back upfield with 4:17 to go in the game, Peabody Tanners 36, Somerville Highlanders 0.
Well, a lot of happy fans here, and some of them are leaving now as this game is well in hand by the PV Tanners. Like to thank our sponsor, Lynn Ladder. And I noticed Gallinero's Pizza was up there. Fine Foods on Washington Street and Main Street, Peabody, right on the corner down there.
Yep.
Well, did you get any scouting reports on Danvers, Joel?
Nothing yet. Like I said, they usually, put out a good team every year, competitive team.
Right.
From what it sounds like,
And they're doing well tonight so far.
Yeah, I think they probably walked away with the W. So, two undefeated teams.
I think Mass Economic closed the gap a little bit in the second half. We'll see what the final score was. We don't have it here yet. Oh, there's
Bounce
a
and
nice
kick.
tricky bounce. Brought it back to the 35-yard line. Oh.
Where's the one you had? The original. One is green.
So Somerville's going to take over on their own 35-yard line. 4:07 to go in the game. Peabody comfortably in the lead at 36-0. Handoff. Number 5, a big back. Where's he been tonight?
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line.
A lot of players in and out. We can't keep track of them.
Yeah. Handoff. Looks like Somerville getting some of their second stringers in the game also right here, which is good to see.
I'm sure Polino must have at least 160 yards.
Yeah, I think Polino and Gertie's both excellent nights. Like I said, the stat sheet's going to look awful nice for the Tanners. Somerville has a 2nd and 7 at the Peabody 45-yard line. We're coming up on less than 3 minutes to go in the game. Clock is running. Handoff number 21.
Oh.
Number 5 in on the tackle first. Then he's got his teammates number 66, number 3, and number 24. But number 5, Brandon Kniff, did a good job of stopping that play.
Kevin Pence was in on that tackle, number 76.
Third down for the Somerville Highlanders. And that's number, straight up the quarterback, takes up the middle, picks up a few. Number 23 in on the tackle. Is that 23? There's 23. Who's 23 in the book there, Lou? Couple on. Number 23, Dominice, sophomore, Dominice. Shout out to
He's not on our lineup here.
Dad Al. And his mom's name escapes me right now. I apologize. Pass.
Long pass.
Oh, it's complete. Trying to get in the end zone. I don't think he's going to get in the end zone, though. On the one. Stretched it out. It was complete, but you get that replay. We'll take a look at that. That was a nice play by number 3 from Somerville. Over the nice catch. Peabody.
It's on the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. With 1:20 left.
Short pass in the corner, not a short, I apologize. Number 12 on the stop for the Tanners, Jack Woods.
Good play by Jack there. He got in front of him.
Second and goal from the 2. Here's a snap. Handoff inside the quarterback, and he gets in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Highlanders. So Somerville lined up for the extra point. Looks like they're going to go for the traditional 1-point PAT. Let's see what happens. Ball is down, snap is good, and extra point
Kick is good.
So Peabody 36, Somerville 7, with 1:08 to go in the game. Well, Lou, I think we can comfortably say it's a wrap. Good ball game. Peabody came out, executed, did what they had to do, and it's about building blocks. It really is. You know, it's one victory. It's a long season. You started off in short sleeves and you end up in sweatshirts. So let's see if Peabody can build on this momentum, go into Danvers next week, and
yeah, we got a long way to go, but you know, it's good signs. There was no bad signs out here tonight. And,
no.
The offense really clicked. The defense was there when they needed to be. And
I agree.
Couldn't find anything wrong with the Tanners tonight.
Yep.
And not that some of it was that bad. Some of it was pretty good ball team.
Yep.
They have a real excellent quarterback. He could really throw the ball, but the Peabody defense come up to him.
So Peabody got 9 men up on the line. I think they're
now, if Somerville thinks they have any hope still, they could probably try an onside kick.
hopes for some more points. I don't know about a W, but hopes for some more points, yes.
Right.
Looks like Peabody, they got 5 guys at the 50 and about 4 more guys in between the 40 and the 45. So 9 guys up pretty much. Too deep. Kick is deep.
Oh.
Nice ball.
Wow.
Bring it back for a touchback. So nice
Yeah.
kick by the Somerville Highlander.
I'd like to thank our left-hand man here with the stats, Louis Michael Sosimo.
He's a junior, right?
Not a junior,
Not a
no.
junior, not a junior.
He doesn't like that junior stuff.
Okay, we'll get that right. That won't happen again this season. Don't worry. I don't like to make the same mistakes twice. Absolutely. Thanks for the stats tonight, Lou. Appreciate it. So Peabody takes over on offense, 1st and 10, their own 20. Maybe 1-2 plays at most. And put a... What does Danny Don think? What did Danny Don used to sing on ABC Monday Night Football? The party's over. Inside handoff. number 4. Sophomore Cam Cuzzy. So once again, nice to see that going. Cuzzy family here tonight.
Good pickup, 6-yard pickup on
Cam's sister, Peyton Cuzzy, freshman cheerleader. I was looking on that tonight, going through the PV Tanner yearbook. Great Tanner yearbook, by the way. If you come up here, support the program, spend the $10. It's a great memento, great keepsake. Has all the teams, all the players, all the cheerleaders. So.
And it's a beautiful night too. As long as it's not snowing.
So it looks like Pee Wee's going to do the gentlemanly
They're
thing.
going to take a knee.
That's going to do it, folks.
So that's the end of the ball game.
Peabody 36. Somerville Highlanders 7.
It was a good ball game, and the teams go out in the field and congratulate each other. And for those who couldn't make the game, we hope to see you in Danvers next week, where the Peabody High School Tanners will be taking on Danvers High School Falcons.
Yeah, and we'll be back here in a couple of weeks from home against Revere. So tune in again. Be on YouTube. Once again, thanks to PATV and all their people. And thank you to Lou.
And thank you for our sponsor, One Ladder.
Enjoy the night, folks.
Good night.
Okay, I'll find out, yeah.